Всем добрый вечер. Как и обещал, мы сегодня возвращаемся в Нефритовую империю, чтобы закончить арену и постараться пройти хотя бы Некрополис. Дело в том, что инфильтрация в логово ассасинов Лотоса — это, затянутое занятие, так что не факт, что мы успеем это сделать сегодня.
What do you want? I'm a fighter, not a damn history book. No more stories. You've got my fists and my axes. That's enough. Let's find someone to kill.
Always happy to help. What do you need? I was thinking about a story my father once told me. He was a scoundrel, but he could spin a fine yarn when he wasn't robbing caravans. Have you ever heard the tale of the Eternal Companions? The Eternal Companions were a group of warriors that traveled the ancient kingdoms, well before the formation of the Empire. They were said to be giants, to know styles no one could match, to always appear to offer their services to a kingdom when times were worst.
Звучит как Лига Справедливости.
The tales are too fantastic to be accurate. Though I'm sure the Black Whirlwinds tried at least once, no one can actually cleave a mountain in two. What made me bring this up was just a simple thought. Were these companions real people once? Were they just like us? Something tells me they were, but not in the way you'd expect. You know how legends tend to grow in the telling? I think they also absorb other tales as they go. I doubt it. For instance, we have yet to wipe out a rival kingdom. Failing that, I'm a bit shy of 12 feet tall. The point is that when things are wrong, people believe that someone will do something about it. Whether we succeed or not, we are those someones right now. More importantly, you're the someone. You're the real reason we're together. And I worry about how much of this rides on your shoulders. What I'm really trying to say is that we're all with you until this thing is finished. I just hope you can draw some strength from that. Anytime. I hate to wax morbid, but this is serious business. Now, shouldn't you be talking to Dawn Star instead of me? I've seen the way that girl looks at you, and she deserves a little attention.
Хорошо, что другие уже тоже это заметили.
Yes? How can this humble Bunmaster assist you today? No. That is a painful subject. One that brings back difficult memories. No, not for the reasons you might think. For 4 long years, my bellicose beauty insisted we try and try and try again to have a child. It was a most distressing time. I was so afraid of her for the first year that I could not perform. Her screaming and chastising only made it worse. I overcame that problem, but there were others. No, you have saved my life. You deserve to hear the terrible, awful truth. As I said, there were other problems. My plump plum of a bride is a good deal larger than me. I could compare my nightly efforts akin to climbing a mountain if only it had been that easy. And there was always the fear that she would roll. I am a small man. My delicate frame was not meant for such pressures. I once lost all feeling below the waist, which perhaps was a mercy in itself. Of course, we overcame these obstacles and kept trying for 4 long years.
Бедолага.
There's really not much more to tell, I'm afraid. Once she decided we would not be able to conceive a child, her interests declined, thankfully. If we had succeeded, I would not have survived to see a second. Stories, stories, stories. There are no more. If I tell you anything more, I will have no secrets left. A good Bunmaster must always have a few secrets. As you say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
Ну что ж, судя по диалогам этим с компаньонами, это завершающие, так сказать, штрихи перед тем, как, скажем так, точка невозврата произойдет. Так что если я хочу, чтобы у меня в кульминационный момент произошел поцелуй с той, с какой я хочу, надо сейчас аккуратненько диалог провести с двумя дамами.
You must go to the Lotus Assassin Fortress like we agreed. Find the evidence against Death's Hand, and I will help you rescue Master Li. I don't understand. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins with a fair amount of ease. What else is there to speak of? Is there something you are wondering? About me? I am Princess Sun Lian, the Heavenly Lily. What more are you worthy of knowing? I do not remember ever being allowed to just be a child. My mother died when I was born, shortly before the end of the long drought and the fall of my uncles. I was in the care of tutors too afraid to punish me and too ingratiating to teach me anything useful. I quickly found ways to sneak away from the palace. They dared not report my excursions for fear they would be punished. They would scurry around all day trying in vain to find me. Yes, it was. I didn't fully understand the risk and made some mistakes. But in the end, what I have become is a result of that. In the city, I met the people. The peasants, the homeless, the thieves. It was a much different world from what you see from the palace. They never realized who I was. I'm sure they would have been terrified of the army storming in to rescue me. Most just wanted to be left alone. That life was exciting, but also useful. Even Lotus Assassins overlook the beggar on the street, but she still has eyes and ears. Ah, the shadow behind my public self. How else can a curious princess learn what really happens in her domain? I don't have time to interpret the veiled statements of advisors, so I became a thief, an assassin, whatever I needed to be. People will not speak to the princess. Bad news kills the messenger first. Silk Fox knows how to persuade. That is how I learned about the activities of Death's Hand. There are many excuses for a vain princess to retreat from sight for days, even weeks at a time. My father encourages such getaways. And if courtiers ever discovered that I was not where I said I would be, who would dare question the Heavenly Lily? I may eschew the formality of it, but being the daughter of the Emperor still has its privileges. There is a freedom in it. I have the resources to go anywhere in the secrecy to do anything. If I wished it, I could be quite carefree. But that is not what I have found in practice. Instead, I see how my father's reign has twisted, and I know I must do something. I do not like to speak about that. I try to avoid the court as much as possible. It is filled with sycophants pandering to the fancies of my father, with little or no concern to their own dignity. It is distasteful. I can handle myself better than any of the fancy courtiers who attempt to match me. I know that someday the court will be mine to rule. When I succeed my father, there will be quite a cleaning out. But with Death's Hand manipulating him, that day seems less and less likely. We need to stay focused on what is important, and that is exposing Death's Hand. Nothing else matters. I think we are through here. Do not hesitate for too long. Sagacious Zoo's sudden flight has made our task somewhat more urgent. You must go to the Lotus Assassin Fortress.
Все.
Do not hesitate.
С ней мы закончили. Теперь надо со своим любовным интересом переговорить.
Be careful in the Lotus Assassin Fortress. They may not know you are an enemy, but they can still be dangerous. We are much closer to finding our master, but the path you are forced to take worries me, and I don't think the princess shares my concern. We have faced these Lotus Assassins in small numbers before, but this is something different. I see the necessity of walking in their steps to fool them, but I am growing accustomed to you, and I don't want to see this change you. You embarrass me with such forward questions, but I think I like that as well. It bothers me that you risk so much to walk in the shadow of the enemy. You found a way to appease the Lotus Assassins while sparing Minister Shang. Will you be able to hide your honor when in their midst? I don't want to win if it claims the good in you. What right do we have to harmony if we sacrifice what we believe to get it? I know you won't, but it still does my heart good to hear it. The more I know about you, the more I want you to stay as you are. It would be a shame for something to happen when we are becoming close. We will talk again. I know everything will work out just fine. Don't go too far. I'd get lost in this city. I know it.
Yes, yes, what can I do for you? Busy, busy. No time for chatty, chatty. Yes, yes. No, I have not had any new insights. The best option I can suggest is just to keep your eyes open. There has to be reference to them somewhere. I think I'm out of scraps and notes. Still, something about the movement of the furnace prompted me to scratch this down. I hope it helps. Right. We will talk later.
What do you want? Okay.
Угу. Значит, с Wildflower мы пока что еще не можем продвинуться. Но я думаю, относительно скоро мы будем выбирать, какого демона из нее изгонять. Естественно, мы будем изгонять плохого. По-другому и быть не может. Ну что ж, продолжаем.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need? We've had a request from the Imperial Army. They want one of our best to help them test out a small group of war machines known as golems. I've decided to put you up against them. I want you to prove that our folks are superior to anything the Army could devise. Are you ready to show them what you've got? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Imperial Army honors us with a most unique trial.
Legendary strike. You'll have to try harder. You'll have to...
Точно, у них же иммунитет. И к этому тоже, то есть их только оружие берет, да?
I knew you could defeat those things. The Imperial Army's telling me they figured out some way to improve upon the design, thanks to you. I say stick to traditional soldiers. Sagacious Tien needed no machines to build the Empire. I rushed out notification of this match, and we've had the outcriers shouting themselves hoarse. I hear many nobles will even be in attendance. It's rare that the Silver Division rests balanced against a single victory on the scales of combat, you know. But you, Raging Dragon, are what truly draws them in. Once in a lifetime does a single person throw the grand institution of the arena into such disarray. Will you face Soldier now? The Silver Division Championship awaits you. Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The fate of the universe will be decided as it should be, in Mortal Kombat.
Iron Soldier has faced all comers, but how will the Silver Champion fare against Raging Dragon?
Legendary strike. Focus. Paralyzing blow. Legendary strike. Focus. Stone and more. Legendary strike.
Режим отшельника.
Legendary strike.
Soldier is a worthy opponent. I hope you understand how many warriors have tried to extrapolate him from the Silver Division Championship. Be proud! From here, your battles will be even harder. A test, if you will, to see if you stand a chance against the Ravager. Impress the crowd, and you will have your chance against the Ravager himself. I can promise you that. What do you need? The Gold Division is the toughest series of fights in the Empire. Ultimately, you can think of it as a test to see if you're ready to face the Ravager. Your first match will be a rare challenge. There is a style that was banned from the tournament combat 5 centuries ago. You will face the Phoenix Unity style. That is something best discovered for yourself. Suffice it to say that if you stand against it, the battle will be memorable. I do not believe in outdated prohabitations. As you may see, this style is not fair for single combat, but it is a fair test of a master warrior's abilities. Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Phoenix Unity is among the rarest of styles. No one person has defeated it. Yet.
Legendary strike. Stone immortal. Legendary strike. Focus. Paralyzing power. Legendary strike.
Кагибунши но джутсу. Теневое клонирование. Ох, как долго перезаряжается-то Мирабелли-то. Фух. Напряженно.
Legends say that the Phoenix Unity style was banned from terms because it was unbeatable. But I've never put much stock in legends. That was exactly how I wanted your Gold Division matches to start. You need the people on your side before you can face the Ravager. I was going to do something different, but I've had a request from the Sung Brothers. They said that there's been an affluence of the fates and a reemergence of the planets. I'm not quite sure what that means, but if they want to face you, then I have to honor their request. Besides, defeating them is important to your career. I require that any fighter who wishes to face the Ravager be able to defeat all three of the Sung Brothers. Then I know you won't be torn to shreds. Well, at least not before the gong stops ringing, at any rate. The brothers are ready if you are. Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
1 против 3, значит.
Speed, might, and magic will be needed to defeat these brothers three.
Режим отшельника — это беспроигрышный вариант.
Legendary strike. Focus. Legendary strike.
Three opponents at once, all of them exceptionally skilled. I thought no one could impass them, but you have. Defeating their combinated might has impressed the crowd immensely. Things are interesting right now. Be as careful walking the streets as you are in the ring. I don't think Kailan is pleased with your progress.
Так, что мне там Ага.
Your victories are impossible for the other fighters to ignore. You are a master of the arena, the ground where executioners are born. Perhaps you have potential that you are not even aware of. There may be a role in the executioners for you after all. Why have you chosen to come here when you have already earned the favor of the Inquisitor? Do you wish the blessing of someone less corrupted? That is a strong position to take, and one that we respect. You will have to remember, however, that if we accept you, you will be a mere recruit. If you survive, you will join an order unlike any other. We enforce the will of Death's Hand and the Emperor. We guard the treasures of the Empire. This will be your responsibility. Can you look on silver coins, golden tablets, or prophesized artifacts and think only of duty? Then we will waste no more time. You are adequate, and I will allow you to begin training. Proceed to our fortress. It lies at the far side of the burial ground that is the necropolis, which you may reach through the rich section of the city. Present this token so that they will know you. I expect great things of you. Not many of our recruits possess both the skills to become executioners and the personality to attract such a loyal band of followers. Indeed. Many others think that they are above the norm when they join us, as if acceptance elevates their status. You will learn that conformity to our ways will serve you better. I am well aware of those who come with you, their strengths and their weaknesses. You inspire loyalty in most of those who follow you. That will serve you well.
Кстати, редкий пример того, что у члена ассасинов Лотоса есть волосы.
Am I? Or do you doubt your own abilities to deal with them if proven treacherous? In time, you will see that your loyalty to our order is all that matters. If you survive your training and remain in control of your senses, perhaps you will serve at my side one day.
Success, after a fashion. We should go inform the others after we leave the arena.
What do you need from me? Magical enhancements and knowledge.
Так. Так, это мне пригодится. Ага. Так, ну что ж. После следующего боя мне, в принципе, должно будет хватить. Так, надо проверить, что у этого-то еще продается.
I have many items just waiting for you.
Ух ты. Gem of Unity. Только последователи открытой ладони могут его использовать, ага. Но он дорогущий. Прям. Стиль белого демона. Господи, опять же, все такое дорогущее. Только посмотрите на эти цены. Так-то вот этот гем было бы тоже неплохо приобрести.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need? I want to give you a shot at the championship. I really do. I need to convince others, though. I'm going to hold an event so huge that it will rock the reaches of the Empire. The Imperial engagement. The arena turns upon you. You will be a man alone against a rushing wave of opponents, great and small. You must stand against them all, and when you do, your right to challenge the Ravager will be indisputable.
Time to take you down a peg.
I think it's going to be a fun challenge. You might even survive if you pace yourself.
The concept is simple enough. If you can defeat your foe with exceptious alacrity, then you have a moment to collect yourself. If you tarry, then you will be swamped. You will be facing all the champions you have dealt with already, and more. You will be the first. As I said, I need you to have the crowd's heart. Kailan does not want you to face the Ravager. I do. Are you ready for me to finish the arrangements? If so, we'll get everyone set up.
Так, надо перед этим сохраниться и поменять гемы.
If that's the decision you want to make, it's your profanation. You just let me know when you've changed your mind. Things are...
Так, убираем один бронзовый язык и ставим вот это вот. Потому что мне будут чаще падать эти сферы вспомогательные. А они в этом Battle Royale будут не очень нужны. Потому что я сейчас буду драться с волнами врагов.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need? I want to give you a shot at the championship. I really do. I need to convince others, though. As I told you before, you're going to have to emerge victorious from the Imperial engagement before I can give you that opportunity. Should we get started now, or do you need to review how the fight works? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Ну что ж, понеслась.
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
Legendary strike.
Нет! Опять этот глюк произошел. Баг.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need? I want to give you a shot at the champion. As I told you before, should we get started now? Excellent.
Эх.
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
Legendary strike.
Так. Следующий пошел.
Hapless hand enters the fray.
Legendary strike.
Бэкфлипы, бэкфлипы. Так. О, да. Вот только этого-то мне и не хватало.
What is the greater foe? Exhaustion or a fiend fallen from the heavens?
Legendary strike.
О! Сфера выпала синенькая, отлично. То, что надо.
Paralyzing palm.
Iron Soldier makes another foray against his nemesis.
Хорошо то, что у них еще эти анимации выхода сделаны.
Paralyzing palm. This is the end. Toe demon form. Legendary strike.
How long can one warrior last, battling a tide of foes?
Legendary strike.
Отлично. Просто супер. Я помню, что вот этот слон, он мне всегда доставлял неудобства.
For this battle, Sung Bu enters alone. His speed is unmatched.
Toe demon form. Legendary strike. Legendary strike. Paralyzing palm.
Так, второй брат.
The towering strength of Sung Bu crashes upon the ring.
Toe demon form. Toe demon form.
Как же хорошо то, что я прокачивал этот стиль. Идет просто на ура.
Paralyzing palm.
The master of mysticism is the last to enter this epic confrontation.
Ну вот и все.
You have just emerged the victor from a multitudinous concretion of raw fighting talent. Amazing! The crowd loves you, and you have proven yourself enough in my eyes. No other fighter stands a chance against the Ravager. But you must think of your safety. The Ravager strikes with such power that even the wards of this arena may not be enough to save you. No one knows. His strength is almost inhuman. But we are sure he is no demon. Your match could end in death. It almost happened when Sung Bu faced him alone, and he was the last opponent to tackle the champion alone. The Ravager grows more fierce with each fight, as if time were making him stronger. If you face him, we may not be able to end the match in time.
Так, надо сохраниться. Так, заодно проверю, что у меня там по серебру. Ага, неплохо. Так. Давайте сделаем вот так, а вот эти 3 так. Ну что ж, сейчас мы кое-что выясним касательно текущего чемпиона арены. И будет кульминация личного квеста Черного Вихря.
You know, the Ravager is next. If you're ready, well, he's always ready. It is that time. The Ravager awaits. Do you remember what I told you about fighting him? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
This fight will not happen. This fighter is not worthy of facing a true Imperial champion. The Ravager will not waste time with one so new to the ring. One must face the test of time to even challenge the Imperial champion. Good people, I do this for you. Would you have an unproven whelp as your champion? As the Empire's champion?
Классно, что не выкрикивают мой ник. Dragon.
Silence! You have spoken, and I have heard. Your will be done. I give you the Ravager!
Paralyzing pole. Totally bored. Legendary strike. Focus. Stone immortal. I have to try harder.
У него иммунитет, значит.
Legendary strike. Paralyzing palm. Focus. Spirit thief. I'll have to paralyzing. This is the end. Spirit thief. I'll have to paralyzing palm. Spirit thief. I'll have to.
Я не могу у него воровать стамину. Этого я не помню, откровенно говоря.
Legendary strike. Paralyzing palm.
Но на него зато работает.
Legendary strike. Paralyzing palm. Legendary strike. Paralyzing palm. Legendary strike. Paralyzing palm.
Infinite combo.
Legendary strike. Paralyzing palm. Legendary strike. Storm dragon. Legendary strike. Storm dragon. Legendary strike. Storm dragon. Legendary strike.
Готов.
If you have even the tiniest bit of sense, Whirlwind, you'll realize that you should thank me.
What have you done to my brother?
Your brother was a useful tool. After you cut him down while he defended me, I decided it would be too much bother to let him go. In the process, I saved you from charges of fratricide. And so the Ravager was born. The perfect, unquestioning enforcer of my will, and I owe it all to you, Whirlwind.
I should kill you here and now, but first...
You have done nothing. I still took your brother.
And I took him back and repaid the favor.
You will not be champion. This is my arena. I invoke the right of challenge. As an ex-champion, I will return and stake my claim upon this place. Tradition supports my right to this.
But the right of challenge hasn't been used in hundreds of years.
Very well. You need not accept the precedents and traditions that make this empire great, Kui. Instead, accept that my men will kill you if you dare contradict me again. So, stripling, what do you say? Are you prepared to suffer at my hands, or will you walk away and die the tenfold deaths of the coward?
No, you are not the current champion, Serpent. My brother was, and now my friend is. All you are, magician, is mine. Allow me to accept his challenge on your behalf, Master. I will not fail you, and I know my brother's spirit will be satisfied if I take this chance.
Never. I will not allow a substitution of the sort.
Вот он. Кульминационный момент. Нам надо решить, либо я все-таки буду сражаться с Кайланом, или я все-таки позволю Черному Вихрю отомстить за своего брата.
They do have the right, Serpent. You substituted the demon in place of one of your guild men. You set the precedent yourself.
Damn you all. Fine. I will fight the shaved bear. It will be a pleasure. Speak with Kui when you're ready. Until then, I will prepare.
This has all gone horribly wrong. I have had a dead retired ex-fighter in a mask for a champion all this time. Do you know how many rules and regulations that breaks? It's a mockery of the entire arena, and Kailan and his thugs are to blame. But you can stop him. I need you to see this through to the end. I need that man stopped before he destroys 1,000 years of gratification.
Tradification. Какой же он забавный все-таки.
Your friend is ready to fight. When he was here before, he was always ready. Tell him to be careful. Kailan is not easily defeated. Are you ready to get started?
Вот, это будет первый случай в этой игре, когда мы возьмем под контроль другого персонажа, помимо главного героя.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Black Whirlwind returns to the ring to face the Serpent! Might meets magic!
Ну, кстати, какой-то прям космической разницы нету. Разве что только фокуса нет. Я не могу замедлять время. Но, атаки все те же самые. То есть тяжелая. Вот это, об этом я позабыл. О том, что он вызывает демонов, засранец. И, конечно же, он отхилился. Корнер комбо. Зажали в углу. И комбим. Как в файтинге. Так, тут где-то красная сфера должна быть. Ага, во.
Well, I know it's anticlimactic, but you did earn it. Congratulations, champion. I wish that I had another dozen fighters who could rise through the ranks with your alacrity. I will not dishonor you with appearing to those who cannot match your skill. In time, someone will come along, but I suspect your equal will not be manifesting anytime soon. Champion, it has been an honor to adjudicate and facilitate your rise to the top. Should anyone appear to challenge you, I will let you know. But until then, rest yourself. You've earned it.
Ой, еще один.
Hard to find anyone in this city who does not recognize our new champion on this day. We have met before, but right now, I represent the guild. I want what you want. We had to address the issue of Kailan sooner or later. His open policy did not fit well with our philosophy of discretion. His power ran deep. He would have taken our organization even further down Gao the Greater's path had word of a new contestant not reached us. Indeed. Then you will be happy to know of the Guild's decision. We no longer want a stake in the proceedings in the arena. With Kailan and Gao the Greater gone, let us just say that cooler heads prevail. The current sentiment in the Guild is that the Lotus Assassins have become more trouble than our alliance with them is worth. Thus, we propose a truce. Your feud, or whatever it was, with Kailan died with him. The Guild will not trouble you or this place if you will not trouble us. I have a scroll for you that details a most ancient technique, once taught only to the Imperial Champion. Your perfect record in this place deserved a revival of tradition. Part of my duties involved keeping an eye on Raging Dragon, and I had the envy of many others for such an assignment. Masterful fighting, I must say. We will not speak of this again. Consider me nothing more than sweet poison Lynn from this point on.
The Perfected Warrior. Так, и что это у нас дает? Здоровье плюс 15, фокус плюс 15, офигеть. Iron Palm the Fire. One of three... Ага. Все. Вот. Я собрал все свитки. Ну, в смысле... В общем, суть такова. Когда проходишь за открытую ладонь, ты в конечном итоге собираешь стиль стальной ладони. А если ты закрытый кулак, то ты собираешь стиль гадюки, ну, змеи. Это когда вот отравленные руки. То есть это ядовитый стиль, но так как я открытая ладонь, у меня, соответственно, Iron Palm стиль. И он вроде пока крутой, если память не изменяет. Давайте возьмем его и немножечко с ним попробуем побегать. Так. Кстати, я еще получил топоры своего товарища. Вместо Мирабель. Она какая-то слишком уж медленная. Так, ну что ж. У меня хватит, чтобы выкупить у нее стиль. Thousand Cut Style. Это Thousand Cut Style. Это, кстати, один из стартовых стилей, которые можно получить. Но у меня есть возможность, так сказать, собрать себе весь стартовый набор. Так, бронзовый язык стоит всего ничего. Superior Warrior Gem. Так, ну что ж. Так, если мы вот это вот все снимем с себя... Ой. Так. Так, так. Хотя, наверное, все-таки лучше на статистику уповать. Так что делаем вот так вот. А бронзовый язык будем просто-напросто использовать перед диалогами, да и все. Нет смысла прям постоянно с этими двумя бегать, так как они просто дают плюс к опциям диалоговым. Ну, большая вероятность того, что они пройдут, так сказать, проверку стата и выдадут положительный результат. Так, ну, у меня один уже есть, так что второй можно продать. Значит, на что у меня хватит? О, золотой язык есть. Он все по плюс 8. Ну, хотя это тот же самый эффект, что от двух бронзовых языков, так что как бы невелика. Вот что я действительно хочу купить, это вот этот Gem of Unity. Вот, тело, разум и дух плюс 3. Это вот основные 3 статы, которые для экшенового геймплея необходимы, то есть которые отвечают за здоровье, чи и фокус. Так. Ну вот мне теперь надо вот эти два стиля еще приобрести и все. 10 тысяч и 12,5. Это мне надо, получается, 22,5 тысячи серебра. Ну что ж. Все. Мы закончили со всеми возможными... Нам еще предстоит в Некрополисе сделать кое-какие сайд-квесты и доделать то, что я получил здесь, но в целом мы уже практически готовы к тому, чтобы двигаться дальше. По сюжету я имею в виду. Так, сначала сходим, посмотрим, есть ли новые диалоги с кем-нибудь. Вот затем пройдем летные миссии.
What do you want? Okay.
Так, с ней нельзя продвинуться.
What do you want? I'm a fighter, not a damn history book.
Так, с ним все.
You must go to the Lotus Assassin.
С ней
Do
тоже.
not hesitate.
Always happy to help. What do you need? Of course.
С ним тоже все.
Yes? Story.
С ним тоже все.
As you say.
Ну что ж, осталось только поговорить с ней.
I suppose it is good that the Lotus Assassin Executioner accepted you. I wish I felt better about that. Will you be heading to the Lotus Assassin Fortress soon? When you are through there, the princess will take us to the palace. You've appeased both of the Lotus Assassin recruiters. What else could we possibly need to do? That is not really necessary right now. Although I do enjoy the attention. We have come so far together. Thank you for that. Don't go too far.
Так, значит, сейчас вот у этого тоже квест довыполняем. И отправимся в Некрополис.
You have returned, and in one piece, I see. Not bad. You brought back the supplies, and you took out a few bandits on your way. You can have a little bit extra for that. There were some great flyer parts among those supplies. Would you like to have a look at them? Or if you'd prefer, I could tell you about another mission I have for you. Yes, of course. I have some very interesting items now.
О! Это нам надо. Это пока не надо.
So, would you like to hear about the mission I have for you? Or did you want to have a look at the flyer parts again? Excellent. I am most pleased. The prefect of Shangdang County will be glad to hear he has an escort. His ships have taken a heavy toll lately. There are many raiders between here and the prefect's home, and his ship is intended more for luxury and less for war. Get the prefect home safely, and I will reward you well. The prefect has also told me to offer you extra silver for destroying as many of the raiders as you can. The prefect is anxious to be going. Here's your wind map, and remember, protect the prefect's flyer at all costs.
Mm-hmm. Ой, не успел подобрать апгрейд. Отлично. Фух. Отлично. Справились. Точно, я же прокачал уровень, я про это вообще подзабыл. Так. Хотя, давайте-ка легендарный этот удар доведем до ума. Ой. Ну что ж. Еще одна миссия в кармане. Сейчас еще доделаем.
Excellent work. The prefect is happy to be home, safe, no doubt. I see you were able to dispatch a few of the raiders on your way. I'll top up your payment a little for that. Would you like to see some of my upgrades? Or could I interest you in doing another mission for me? Yes, of course. I have some very interesting items now. So, would you like to hear about the mission I have for you? Or did you want to have a look at the flyer parts again? I have received word that my associate is alive, if not well. He was shot down by Imperial flyers while retrieving some sensitive information. Fly to the destination on the wind map and destroy anyone who attacks you. Drop off these parts so my associate can repair his ship and return. The area you will be flying into is private land, and by right, only the Emperor's servants are allowed entrance. But there is a truth there that must be uncovered. Be careful. These Imperial flyers are extremely dangerous. Good luck.
Ну что ж, я думаю, мы справимся. Упс, я случайно подобрал. Если подбираешь второй раз этот апгрейд, ну, оружие, то он откатывает тебя к предыдущему. Фух.
You've done it. Chang, my associate, is on his way back. Here, I owe you this and more. I regret I have no more missions for you, but I'm always here if you require upgrades for your flyer. Thank you again. Yes, of course.
Угу. Ну, это мы все потом присмотрим себе сейчас. Надо определиться, что же нам брать. Так-то хочется вот этот Gem of Unity, но к нему мы еще всегда можем вернуться. Давайте начнем со стиля белого демона. Я совсем не помню, что он делает, поэтому будет интересно его вновь применить в деле. Потом мы купим вот это, вот Leaping Tiger Style. Кстати, Leaping Tiger Style, он тоже один из этих... из стартовых, то есть его можно... Legendary Strike, Thousand Cuts и Leaping Tiger. Это вот 3 стиля, между которыми можно выбрать себе стартовый. Ну, я посохом все равно не пользуюсь. У меня есть этот... Как его? Стиль, ну, меча. Так, Dire Flame. Ладно. Пойдет и так. Ну все. Мы теперь разобрались, ну, по сути, совсем с чем можно было. Вот осталось только выполнить вот это. Fading Moon's Bounty, но это делается в Некрополисе. И еще в Некрополисе, если мне память не изменяет, есть квест, где надо будет отцу помочь добыть печень для его дочери. И будет хорошо сохранившаяся печень у одного из призраков. И нам надо будет его уговорить, чтобы он согласился отдать свою печень. А, вот он, квест, по которой, мне кажется, я вспоминал. Ну-ка.
Please, Purveyor, don't send me in there. I'm scared those things will see me before I can get into the cave. Please, don't make me do it.
Quernurk apayir. Quernurk kakani ni usota. Mo wogirika titarir koni of atarir.
No! I will go. Please don't hurt my mother. I'll get the artifact for you. I promise.
Siyir sukut akniwo kup kipsitir sunurk.
How can he speak to her like that? She's just a little girl. What do you want? You're working for Purveyor Shuji, aren't you? Please don't tell him I haven't gone yet. I'm going now, even though it will probably get me killed. I'm sorry. I'm just a little upset. I'm Jinlin. Is there something you want? Thanks, but I need to find a way to kill spirits. Purveyor Shuji wants me to fetch an artifact from an emperor's tomb in the necropolis, but it's filled with ghosts. The Purveyors... He threatened to sell my mom to slave traders if I don't get this artifact. I don't know what to do. I can't fight ghosts. Really? It would be very dangerous, and I don't have anything to give you in return. Are you sure you want to do this?
Конечно. Добро всегда делается бескорыстно.
Thank you. You are very kind. My father would have liked you, I think. He was brave like you are. The tomb is over in the necropolis. The door is locked, but I can sneak inside and open it. I just have to be careful not to alert the ghosts. If you really think you can get rid of the ghosts, I'll head over to the tomb and wait for you there. Great! I'll wait by the steps of the Emperor's tomb. I'm sure you'll find it easily enough. See you soon, I hope.
Ну что ж, мы получили еще одну возможность сотворить добро в Нефритовой империи. Так, сейчас на всякий случай этого проверим.
Hello again. What can I do for you today? Here you go.
Не, только то, что ему продавал. Ну что ж. Мы обязательно поможем этой девочке. Об этом даже... Об ином варианте даже речи быть не может.
Hold on there. This way leads into the necropolis, a dangerous area. You shouldn't go in there unless you have some business there. Ghosts have been rising up everywhere in the Empire, I've heard. So many have come up in the necropolis that it just isn't safe anymore. It would take an army of us to clear them out, if we could do it at all. We can't even safely post a guard in there. We just warn people away. The Lotus Assassins want everyone kept away as well. First time I've heard of them being altruistic. Things have been bad over the past few, say 5 years. No one has any idea why so many of the dead refuse to return to the Wheel of Life peacefully. All we know for sure is that they're not happy. Not happy at all. Ghosts have been rising up everywhere in the Empire, I've heard. So many have come up in the necropolis that it just isn't safe anymore. It would take an army of us to clear them out, if we could do it at all. We can't even safely post a guard in there. We just warn people away. The Lotus Assassins want everyone kept away as well. First time I've heard of them being altruistic. Bad. Real bad. Monks used to go in every few weeks to clean out the ones who had risen. But lately it's become too much for them to handle. You look like a warrior. I'm sure you know that even if you disperse a ghost in combat, they reform again eventually. It takes a long time, but it's inevitable. Leave the dead to their own is what I say. Just block the whole place off and start again somewhere else. Anything else you need? Talk helps pass the time on duty. Captain Sen has you collecting heads for him, does he? Good for you. A woman did make her way into the necropolis some time ago. She seemed a bit wild around the eyes and ignored me when I tried to warn her. She certainly hasn't left, so if it was this fading moon, you should still be able to find her in there. I'll make sure she doesn't slip out behind you. Stay away from the necropolis. It's dangerous.
Ну что ж. Вот еще одна локация, в которой будет ряд сайд-квестов.
Stranger. You have some spirit to you. You fight like a demon. Those poor lost souls didn't stand a chance against you. I could use the skills of a man like you. An honest working man like me can't compare with someone like you, but you can definitely help me with a problem I've been having. My name is Shen. I'm the first gravedigger here. It's my job to look over the necropolis and make sure all the peaceful souls are laid to rest. I've got to dig the holes, fill them, and balance the books and everything. Nice, proper burials. But now, with all these ghosts rising again, I've got problems. No one seems to want to stay dead, and I can't go refunding all the burial money to all the families of the ghosts now. I can't afford it. So, I just want you to do a little job for me. Nothing hard. Just put the ghosts back where they belong. Quiet them down a bit. Well, there'll be a little bit in it for you as well, don't worry. Can't have you going away empty-handed now, can we? So, what do you say?
Он сам уже, мне кажется, одной ногой к тому, чтобы стать призраком.
Trouble? Well, they've always been trouble. Every few years, one would act up and we'd have to have some monks come by and put them down. But now they're coming up all over the place. The last few years they've been becoming more and more common, and more of a problem as well. Especially for me. They don't take too kindly when I try to, tidy up their coffins and things. But it also means I can't use those areas of the necropolis. It's too dangerous now. So, you interested? Great! Now those ghosts will know who's boss around here. They just bring themselves back up as fast as I can put them in. I'll give you a reward for any ghosts you take care of. You can make good money that way. There are 3 main ghosts to deal with. Miss Chan, Merchant Bai, and Mr. Ren. I'll give you a reward for each, of course. I know a bit about them, but not that much. If you need a little something to give you an extra edge, I'm sure I can part with some trinkets I've found. I mean, it's not like they'll need them anymore. It's not like they need any of that anymore. Feel some compassion for them, do you? Maybe you don't have what it takes to do my job. Then you're no better than me. We both just do the best we can with what we're given, so let's just leave it at that. Is there anything else you wanted? What about them? Ah, Miss Chan. A tragedy, really, and one that happens all too often. It's always the pretty ones who go. She died in childbirth, and the baby died with her. Her family put her in the family plot along with her son. She came up again recently, looking for revenge on me. She seems to think that I killed her baby, or took it, or something. Maybe she saw me take away the body, but she won't believe me. Every time I go near, she tries to kill me. That's valuable retail space over there. Her baby? Not much. It's in one of the plots there. I'm sure you can find it if you look. It was a long time ago. I don't even remember what its name was. But it was short, I know that. Definitely less than 3 words. But... sorry, that's really all I remember. Anything else you want to know about the ghosts? Ah, that one. He's mad, I tell you. Mad with fear, though, of what I have no idea. You'd think he'd be grateful, considering what's gone on here. He was murdered in an alleyway. Happens a lot in the poorer districts. They eventually caught his murderers and they were beheaded. I know. I put them in the ground myself, dead as can be. You'd think he'd be grateful with them dead and gone, but up he comes the very next day, screaming his head off. He's driving the customers away. Well, see if you can't do something about him quick. I'm too spooked to go in that area anymore. I need those plots to honor some ancestors. Anything else you want to know about the ghost? He was buried by his wife a short while ago. I don't know what killed him. The family wouldn't talk about it. But his face was bloated like you wouldn't believe. His wife's still around, though. She won't visit since he came up. Every time she gets near, he starts screaming incoherently, and he's out of it for days. Nothing near him is safe. His wife, she's still around in town, I think. She lives down in the market district near the entrance to the Black Leopard School. Why would you want to see her, though? She's already buried him. Digging through the ashes, is that it? Good luck. She's still hung up on him. Anything else you want to know about the ghosts? Oh, well, if you do find one, put it back in the ground. That's when you'll get your money. Is there anything else? Well, you know, a few things here and there. They just sort of fall into my hands. They don't need them anymore, eh?
А, фигня одна.
If you need to find me again, I'll be at my house down the road.
Ну что же, вот он. Первый из квестов Некрополиса. Нам надо помочь упокоиться 3 призракам.
Help! One of those damn spirits came up right in my backyard. The stupid thing won't let anyone get by. It's got my tools and everything. Just kill the damn thing.
О, нет. Фух.
Legendary strike. Focus.
Классно. Увернулся. Со стилем.
It's dead then? Heh, good. I knew that old bag would try to come back for me someday, but she wouldn't have guessed I'd have someone like you on my side. Yeah, I guess you could say that. She was my mother-in-law. Never once in her life did she say a kind word to me, and now she tried to keep at me even in death. You got what you deserved! Do you hear me? You deserved it! But any good job deserves a reward, of course. Here you go. She had some nice things in her grave, too. Since she's gone, I guess she won't be keeping me from them anymore. Ugly people need love, too. Now, go and find those ghosts I told you about. Can't get a good day's work done with them still around.
The Mournful Soul. Так, что это у нас делает? Тело минус 5, разум плюс 3, дух плюс 3, но тело минус 5. Нет, гемы, которые дают минус, они нам сразу же не нужны. Это тоже можно продать. Так, по идее, Можем пока что вот это вот убрать и поставить обратно 2 бронзовых языка, потому что с некоторыми этими призраками их нужно будет убеждать. И мне позарез нужны будут навыки оратора, ораторские навыки. Или как там правильно называется-то? Сейчас для начала еще переговорим с женой того призрака. Так, он сказал, что она живет где-то рядом со входом в школу Черного Леопарда. Так, здесь ее нет. А где же она тогда? Хм. Вот тут ее точно не будет. Интересно. Точно не она. Странно. Я был уверен, что мы можем переговорить с женой того призрака, прежде чем идти к нему. Видимо, я ошибся. Запамятовал. Ну-ка, вот эта вот женщина, может, она?
Perhaps the Outlander will treat new cultures differently now that he's had a taste of humility.
Ну ладно. Может быть, она появится после того, как я с призраком сначала поговорю первый раз. Это тоже вероятность. Так, значит, нам надо будет помочь той девочке выкрасть артефакт, чтобы расплатиться с долгами отца. А потом мы еще поможем отцу спасти свою дочь путем пересадки печени, хорошо сохранившейся. А, ну, кстати, вот это Iron Palm, это очень похоже на стиль Beast у Кирью в Якузе 0 и Якузе Кивайме 1. Revered Ancestor, John C. A long life breeds a great happiness. Died young.
Vengeance will be mine.
Кайлу son.
That cheating, lying sow, sullying the Ren name and dragging it in the dirt like this, putting me in the dirt. Ren Fang, if I ever get my claws on you, I'll leave you a stinking, bloated corpse! You've heard of me? What do you know? What do you want here? I have no time for idiots who only want to rob my grave. I exist only for revenge. Revenge on my wife, who after so much talk of faithfulness and love, decided she would be better off without me. She killed me! Poisoned me in my own house. When I find her... Oh, but I can. I can find her and tear her to shreds. I'll scatter her bones to the corners of the earth. But first, I need to find my way out of this damnable cemetery. No matter which way I turn, I always end up back here. Find her. Bring her to me. Let me kill her and draw the last agonizing breaths from her body, and you will have my eternal gratitude. Most likely, she's still at our old home. It's in the market district near the entrance to the Black Leopard School. Find her and bring her to me.
Сейчас выяснится, что на самом деле никто никого не убивал. Вроде бы как он умер от аллергии. Вот, и жена все еще его любит. Так что мы поможем ему все понять, простить ее и упокоиться с миром. Как и полагается духовному монаху. Spirit Monk. The last of his kind. The last son of Krypton. Вот она.
Yes. Is there something I can do for you? Yes. Yes, I am. How do you know my name? Have we met? It should never have happened. I was preparing dinner for him, as I normally did, but it burned, so I went and bought some food already prepared. It was the salmon. I knew it smelled odd when I bought it, but the price was right, and I needed it in a hurry, and I'm so ashamed. Yes, it is. No matter what you say, I will live the rest of my life with this guilt. But what pains me more is that his spirit cannot rest. I have tried to visit his grave, but his madness knows no bounds. He seeks to drive me away at all costs. I think he might even try to kill me. He never listens to me. He doesn't give me a chance, but maybe if you were there with me, could you be there with me? If you believe me, he might listen. Yes, if we went together, he might listen. Can we go now then, to see him?
You're back to gloat over this victory of yours, Harpy? Causing my torment and death, is that satisfying to you? How can you be so certain? How can you believe her after you know what she's done to me?
Because he believes me. He has seen me at our home mourning for you still. Not a day has gone by where I didn't cry over your death. It almost makes me wish you'd have your wish, just so I could be with you again.
Feng, you really do care. Then all this time, my cursing, it was wrong. You killed me, but I see now in those eyes I fell in love with that you didn't mean to and that it pains you greatly. I forgive you, Feng.
Thank you for what you have done, for both of us. In time, I hope I can repay you your kindness.
Замечательно. Я говорю, в видеоиграх ролевых, где добрые поступки — это опциональная фишка, выполнять их втройне приятно, когда они хорошо прописаны. А вот оставшиеся два призрака. А вот здесь мы столкнемся с еще одной еще один сайд-квест, когда вот мне этот охранник-то у ворот попросил поймать двух преступников, вот здесь будет вторая преступница. Demon Staff.
Dancing pretty lights. There's fire in the air and fire inside. They scream like music. You'll scream like a demon when fading moon puts the light inside of you. There's more than that on my head. There's a crown of flame that burns all the time, even when it gets tighter. You'll scream like those maggot people, leeching off the Empire until they burn.
Legendary strike.
Ой.
White demon.
Вот я хочу. А, так то есть белый демон тоже получается боевой. Круто. Gem of Pure Flame. Ну-ка. Mind... О! Open Palm. Mind и Spirit плюс 3. Это очень-очень неплохо. Так, ну что ж. Сейчас поможем этим двум духам, потом найдем ту девочку, поможем ей захватить артефакт. Вот. Найти артефакт, девочке поможем. Потом мы найдем отца, которому надо будет помочь добыть печень для дочери, для пересадки. И все, и мы пойдем в некрополь. Ой. В общем... ну да, некрополис же это и есть это база Лотос Ассасинов.
You. What do you want? Have you come to torture me more? Have you come to see me suffer here unavenged? No one cries for merchant buy. You know of me? You've heard about the pains I suffered in life, and this continued torment I have to endure in death? You can understand? You don't run in terror like the rest. Instead, you talk to me. Perhaps you can help. I was a merchant in life. Not a rich one, but I made enough to survive. I sold mostly to the poorer sections of the city. My goods weren't the finest, but they were practical. At the time, there were a pair of brothers, Seat Su and Si Ran, who were the terror of the streets. They extorted money and goods from everyone. They tried to extort from me. When I wouldn't give them what they wanted, they decided to make an example of me. They killed me and mutilated me, and left me dead in that alley. They terrorized the city for weeks after that, but they were finally run down. That might have been where it ended, just as done, but it wasn't. They were buried here, with me. Their deaths, execution by beheading, were harsh enough that they have risen again. My spirit cannot rest quiet with them here. Even now in death, they mock me and torment me as they did in my final moments of life. They drive me mad! Yes, yes! If my killers are at least removed from this world, their spirits will no longer torment me. You must find a way to defeat them and drive them from this place. They were common criminals, so they were not given a normal burial. They were dumped in a communal grave underground to the south. I'm sure you can find them. Thank you, stranger. If you can truly help me, if you do, I'll show you something that even Shen hasn't found yet.
Так. Ага, они вон там... нет. Или да. Я уже... все смешалось и сболталось у меня. Да, они здесь.
Look who has come to see us. A mortal, then? Shall we feast, brother?
Yes, I want to hear his screams as I tear the skin from his bones.
Legendary strike. You can't keep up, white demon. Iron Paw. Focus.
Прикольно он, как бык, бежит и таранит с головы. Вот и все. Разобрались с засранцами. Черт, не удалось избежать ловушки. Вот это удалось. Блин. Так, ну эти можно, в принципе, сразу же продать. Монг Джем. Спирит плюс 4 продаем. Это только для закрытого кулака, тоже продаем. Интуиция плюс 2 это мелочь. Интуиция плюс 8, но очарование, интимидация минус 3. Это нам не надо. Так, это мы оставляем. Так, а что у меня там, кстати? 7467 серебра. Надо еще поднакопить.
Have you managed to defeat them at last? Thank you, thank you. I feel as if a great weight has been lifted from my spirit. Here, let me show you this. Something Shen hasn't found yet. I hope you use it well, and thank you.
Одна серебряная монета. Ну ничего. С призрака и нельзя попросить больше. Так.
Where is my baby? My baby, please, where is he? Where has Shen taken him? Yes. If you know me, then you must know the pain I feel. My baby! That monster Shen has taken him from me. He was only a few moments old when that vile man took him from me, ripped him from my arms and carried him away. Please find my baby. Bring him back to me. Let me know how he's doing. No. No! I can't. I refuse to believe it. My darling, precious little boy. He can't be dead. Not now. Not like this. He must be out there. I must see him with my own eyes. I can't believe anything you say. Words lie. People lie. I must see him with my own eyes. If he were dead, he would be here in my family plot with my other relatives. If your lies are true, then Shen, that murdering monster, would have buried him here. All my family is here. But I don't know these names. I don't know my baby's name. My family would have named him after I passed beyond. Shen must know, or there must be some way to find him. I remember so little since I passed away. He was my darling child. My only son. I had planned to name him... I don't remember what it was. So much of the past is unclear to me now. I remember there was an aunt, an uncle, or was it his father? I don't remember it any clearer than that. Every time I try to grasp it, it slips away. Please find my baby and return him to me.
Так, я как раз недавно проходил мимо этих могил, на которых можно было прочитать имена.
Legendary strike. Focus. You can't keep up. Spirit thief.
Так, зажали в углу, сейчас мы с него это Чипа забираем. Фух. Так. Harlot whose name shall be cursed forever, Yapin. Father of the Empire, Yan Shu. А больше-то нету, что ли, здесь? Cursed forever in death, unnamed one. Revered ancestor, Jan Si. Chang Mao rest uneasily, may his killer be punished. May the dragons in heaven watch over this one. Ага. Мне кажется, что вот этот ее сын. Нет, не это. Да. Да не это. Father of the Empire Yan Shu. Она же сказала, что там что-то связано со словом отец. Один из раздражающих аспектов кладбища, то что здесь постоянно призраки восстанавливаются.
Please! Have you found my baby? Have you seen him? I can't believe anything you say. If your lies are true, my family would have named him after... Please, find my baby and return him to me.
А, то есть... You gaze upon the Chen family plot. There are 4 tombstones here. Changhan, loving mother devoted to her 3 children. Chan Li, a boy named in honor of the glorious strategist. Founding father of the resplendent sun. Chunta, named in honor of his uncle Tuo De. Huh.
Have you found my baby? Have you seen him? Are you sure? I know I wouldn't be able to stand it if I was separated from him again. Please don't let this madness consume me. Are you sure it is the right grave? I cannot read. Which one is he? This is him! My poor darling! Chen Tu! He is truly dead after all. I could not bring myself to believe it. Dead before his time. He rests here near my own body. My darling, darling boy. I come to you now.
Вот и помогли мирно упокоиться всем духом. Сейчас нам осталось только помочь отцу пересадить печень его дочери. Это здесь. А, помимо этого нам еще будет помочь же девочке артефакт добыть. Чуть не забыл.
No, no, we can't allow that to happen. It would be too much to bear. But this poor wretch isn't much good either. No, not at all. But what else is there? What else is there? Work, damn you, work! Huh? What do you want? You can't have me, corpse. Not yet. You're not dead. I'm sorry, I just panicked. I thought you were some spirit here for revenge. Ah, well, my work, you see, while very important, may upset some of those spirits not fully at peace. I am conducting my research. I am a doctor by trade, studying the internals of the body and the energies that drive it. But lately, I have come on hard times. My daughter, Wen Siwei, has fallen ill, and nothing in my previous training could help me with what ails her. Her liver has been rotted from within, corrupted by some energy I have never encountered before. I don't know what it is, but it has prevented her liver from functioning. Now her body no longer responds. I fear she is dying. I could not stand the possibility of her loss, so I took matters into my own hands. I researched the workings of the body and the spirit, as well as the lore of the creatures that live beyond death. I believe I have found a way to save my daughter, but I have not been successful in my efforts. I have found a way to strengthen, no, to replace the corrupt flesh of one living creature with that of another. Through the energies of the earth and by the divine will of heaven, her body can be made to accept the organ as if it were a part of her. She can be given a new life. But these cursed, wretched corpses do nothing for me. They are too old, too dead. Their organs are rotted beyond repair, even the ones recently buried. I need something else, something more. Either one that is perfectly preserved or one that is fresh. Her time is drawing near. If I cannot get a new organ for her soon, I fear it may be too late. I need a liver that has been perfectly preserved. Even a short time after death, the flesh begins to decay. Only a few rare bodies are truly well preserved. I have tried all the organs I could find, but none work. A nobleman here, Jizin, had his body preserved well enough and buried in this graveyard, but his corpse has moved. Thank you. Whatever I can give you in reward, I will. Please hurry. The nobleman was buried in one of the larger tower tombs closer to the entrance. I tried to enter, but his corpse had risen, covered in the protective wrappings he was buried in. I would not have survived. Please, get the liver from him quickly.
Ну что ж, нам надо постараться, потому что дочка у него совсем маленькая, совсем юная, ей еще жить да жить. Так что это буквально моя обязанность спасти ей жизнь. смысле, самонаводящийся, что ли? Ай, он же только что в углу был. Надо с него поворовать ци. Потому что здесь не помню, будут ли эти самые, как их, алтари, на которых можно будет пополниться. Эх, не получается у меня. Постоянно отлетает после каждой комбинации. И успевает зарядить свою атаку, которая у меня отнимает и здоровье, и ци. А вот и она, эта гробница. Так, вот база Лотос Ассасинов, но мы пока туда не пойдем. У нас еще два невыполненных сайд-квеста. Вот этот вот. И еще потом, где надо будет девочке помочь артефакт добыть.
They tried to take from me, and they died. I feasted on their souls. Such is the evil I was in life, and am again in death. The underworld has no place for me. Sin lives. I am evil incarnate. A man so vicious and vile that the spirits deemed me unfit to pass into death, and cursed me into this wretched form. Sin lives indeed. Now I feed on the flesh and souls of the living, in payment for my vanity. My perfect body is a testament to my crimes. My very touch spreads my corruption. A chance to repent. Can it be that after all this time, after years of living death, I am given this one chance to make something right? What is this chance you speak of, mortal? What is this false hope you dangle before me? A girl. After so long, a girl. But I'm a vile and corrupt being, forever damned by the life I led, set here in this wretched form to walk forever. Redemption, for one such as me? I think not. My life was spent in greed and vanity and corruption. Even in death, I sought to preserve my perfect form. For one whose madness and evil progress even into death? No, there is no hope for me. None at all. And you stand here mocking me for it? Ah, the temptation. Yes. So much logic, so much philosophy. But who knows what the heavens will truly decide in the end? But for the chance, and it is a girl, so young, I can taste her pain and suffering lingering about you, so like my own. The blood is thick in my veins, a solid mass where fluid used to flow, now dried and brittle. But the heart still stirs, and it can be moved, though tears no longer flow. My life has been wasted on my own sins, and in death, I have nothing except them. This young thing, this girl, she still deserves life. If my end means this girl lives, then may the heavens look kindly upon me, even though I know they won't. If damnation is my fate, then let it be worth something in the end. Take what you need, mortal.
Preserved liver. Ну что ж. Что хочу отметить. Этот квест, вот конкретно вот эта часть, она очень похожа на то, что мы делали в Которе, когда проходили Карибан. В одной из гробниц лордов ситхов был один из лордов ситхов, который смог стать призраком силы. Он сожалел о том, что его в итоге привело на этот путь, и мы смогли ему помочь упокоиться после смерти. То есть мы его вернули на светлую сторону силы, когда, уже после смерти, и помогли ему, его духу, упокоиться с миром и искупить себя. И то же самое мы сейчас сделали вот с этим вот покойным императором. Мы его убедили в том, что он еще даже после смерти, у него есть шанс искупить себя перед небесами, пожертвовав своей печенью для умирающей девочки. Я считаю, что это прекрасно. Это, опять же, тема вторых шансов. Я говорил под конец Котора, в конце, когда прошел Котор, я там говорил темы, какие можно почерпнуть для себя из игры. Вот тема вторых шансов, она прослеживается и здесь. Мы очень многим персонажам позволяем встать на верный путь, скажем так. И это здорово.
You have you managed to find some way to help me? You do? Thank you. Yes. It looks like it's been preserved well enough. I am amazed that you managed to get this intact. Now I must begin quickly. Her life energy is fading fast. It looks like the operation has worked. She should be safe now. Her breathing has slowed and her heart rate is returning to normal levels. It will be some time before she can stand on her own again. But I'm certain she will make it. Not here, though. Not in this place of death. Thank you, stranger, for what you have done for me. As I promised, I will give you all that I have left. Everything else was spent in pursuit of this dream. I must take her to a place where she can heal. You have my eternal gratitude for what you have done.
Thank you for what you have done. I have been redeemed in my own eyes and in the eyes of heaven. Peace indeed can come to any soul.
Good can come from any man. His choice saved him.
Верно. Good can come from any man. Опять же, что гласит символ дома Элов в Человеке из Стали? Он означает надежду. Надежду, в основе которой лежит вера в то, что каждый человек может быть силой для добра. Вот. И даже в Нефритовой империи эта тема прослеживается. Так. Значит, мы сейчас вернемся вот к этому могильщику. Отчитаемся ему о выполненной работе. И потом пойдем поможем девочке добыть артефакт. И после этого уже у нас действительно будут сделаны все возможные сайд-квесты в столице Нефритовой империи. И мы можем продвигаться дальше по сюжету после этого.
The grave-digging business sure is a killer. What do you need? What about them? Well, that's a relief. Can't have her going off and trying to rip out my eyes or something every time I go around there. I need those eyes. Here's the reward I promised you. Now, if you find any more, remember, I'll pay good money for you to put them back down again. So get out there and get some ghosts. Venerated ancestors. Anything else you want to know about the ghosts? Well, that makes things easier on me for sure. Now I can start selling those old plots again. Next time I'll just throw the bones in the river and be done with it. Here's the reward I promised you. Now, if you find any more, remember, I'll pay good money for you to put them back down again. Anything else you want to know about the ghosts? Good riddance. Hells, it was probably his old lady that offed him in the first place, and for good reason too, I bet. It's all just business to me, you understand? Here's the reward I promised you. You know, you've done a lot of good here in the necropolis. You've managed to clear out pretty much all of the really troublesome spirits here. One spirit didn't stay here at all, though. Took up his body and left. Moved in with his son, I heard, and the son isn't pleased. He even asked me for a refund. Now that was an expensive burial. I can't give refunds like that. It's bad for business, too, having my customers getting up and walking away. That's where you come in. I need you to go to the tanners in the city core and put his father back in his grave once and for all. It's Tanner Fong. There'll be an extra big reward for that one. Is there anything else you need right now? Well, you know where to find me.
Про этот... про эту часть квеста я позабыл, честно говоря. Значит, еще не все закончено. С кладбищем. Ну, скоро будет. Очень скоро.
Sipa sair ki unir, Juanur Shinroni Sipa. Owo sair uyukab tantarundano, wo tarwair shafir owo. Owo sair uyukab tantarundano, wo tarwair shafir owo. Owo sair uyukab tantarundano, wo tarwair shafir owo.
Owo sun punono. Yapapat nasia iwia saya wood. Sa ir yagoak, coconato siri panonenico. Otowe ukawana ir usoanata hoki. Niato nonapadi irovir. Onoyu wakitsu sa irokawa shusi. Oke fakarea ni okaristoipa. Ikirnik tine piru uiferek uksun puno. Niato nanapadi irovir. Kuni uknawate ir. Wo anania ifewer uksonarok noga uksnapir. Kunir fuk no sankud nano wana napir. Isana yuyo. Tasiir tintu funye wowosi wo tahufu. Ikirnik tine piru wo iferek uksun puno.
Wo apaweer sun urk vonir ook. Oeksier sa fit kup wo sarkir. Ak nuk waer to ak ithruir nuk a pifu taftuir quaer vernurt.
He didn't deserve to die.
Koniak anatir, ud quaer washun. Ok yo wil rufir ni sair shenefushpa, sair renkipa, sair thinopi wuwuth, us sair wansan. Ak we wo ofir, san kasowir wo siyutana.
Okir wir, no fantayana okona ne pinatawa. Niato no napadi irovir, koni ok nawata ir.
Wo apaweer sun urk vonir ook. Oeksier sa fit kup wo sarkir.
Kwa air, ki hier iyo nibu sahir prante. Sa ir yagoak, kokonato sihir ipanoneniku.
Wo su warwair ni aksair tatasi.
Irkana, wo nikasurir kwana no kasair iruru.
Onu yuir napair, wo quair shapshir fan onu yusair ikupan. Onu yusair, akanto kithi.
Tawe ir koana ir sunir ipoki.
Wo kauso ir noka wowo tarwail shaksiro finopifu.
Irkana, wo nikasurir kwana no kasair iruru.
Фух. Помогли наладить отношения отца и сына. Кстати, да. Я ведь чуть не забыл то, что мне же еще надо отчитаться перед этим за 2 пойманных преступников.
Always a pleasure. Yes, I heard that Fading Moon's arsons had ended. Excellent work. Burning the poor is troubling after a fashion, but the scholars and merchants, that was her mistake. Yes, of course they do, and they shall have exactly as much protection as they can afford to contribute to the taxes. Here's the standard bounty. Accept it with the thanks of the Empire. Well, that brings an end to our pursuit of 2 fiends. A shame I don't have more work for someone with your skills. Of course. Thanks again for your help with those miscreants. Always a pleasure. I know little more than what the Honorable Lotus Assassin presented. Some treasonous Southerner has been undermining the Ministry of Harmony and causing countless deaths. The Lotus Assassins are never worried. Their control, their protection, I should say, of the Empire is absolute. What could threaten them? I would like to advance, but I'm not angling. I simply accept that the Lotus Assassins are the true power in the Empire, and I support them. Not as such. The Lotus Assassins want to deal with this traitor personally. I don't envy anyone who has attracted that kind of attention. There is no such thing. If the Lotus Assassins have identified a treasonous criminal, you can be assured that person is guilty of something, or will be soon. A good name, is it not? Drives fear into the commoners. Yes, that miscreant will be turned in soon enough. And pity the scourge that shows up in my city. Of course. Thanks again for your help with those miscreants.
Так, ну все. Только почему-то у него все еще желтым
A
горит.
great bounty hunter to have dealt with 2 cases in so little time. Your work is not done, though.
There's something very odd about this man, but I can't say what.
There is another in this city with a price on her head. A richer price than those 2. Her name is Aishi the Mournful Blade, and you can find her at the Black Leopard School. I watched her walk into this city, and now I tell you, there's no mystery in this. She is accused of most crimes, and several had to be invented to account for her actions. She is a terror upon the face of the Empire. Murder, theft, and worse, yet never a smile or a hint of revelry in what she did. That is why she is known as Aishi the Mournful Blade. Because I want you to know. My role in this matter is of no concern to you. I am simply an old man who sees a chance for some good to come from bad. When you reach her, you should ask her for her story. She has a most interesting tale to share.
Я помню. Этот мужчина, он призрак, и он отец этой Айши. А она, если мне память не изменяет, она работала вот на этого охранника, для которого я только что задание выполнял. И он виновен в том, в чем она винит себя.
Ah, it's you. I wanted the chance to thank you again for what you have done for my daughter. She can live a full and healthy life now, one a father can be proud of. I thank you once more. I hope the heavens look kindly on you and give you a fate to be proud of.
Здорово. Приятно видеть результаты своих благих поступков. Эх. Ну что же, поехали. Сейчас мы тогда вот довыполняем это задание, потом поможем девочке украсть артефакт и на сегодня закончим.
My name is Aishi, the Mournful Blade. And if you are another hunter come to claim my head, I suggest you turn around and walk away. That one didn't listen to me. I hope you have more sense. I have a tale to finish. I see no need to tell it to anyone but myself. Stranger, if you continue to talk to me, I will stand up and face you. If that happens, our meeting will end with one of our deaths. So be it.
This woman has looked death in the eye and refused to blink. She is strong.
You're not what I expected. Harmony surrounds you and flows out into the world as you pass. I have a story I would share willingly with you if you would hear it. Do you know anything of me? Anything of the terror that is Aishi, the Mournful Blade? In my years in this empire, I have been a wanted criminal, a bandit, a murderer, and worse. I have burned entire towns to the ground to avenge some petty dispute between lords and led men to slaughter peasants by the score for their meager possessions. It is all too easy to lose your conscience once you have denied it. I was not always like this, but I remember all too well how my descent began. My father died when I was still a girl, and with him gone I felt no sense of direction. I had no other family to turn to, and so I was alone. I met a boy. He was a natural leader. He had drive and direction. I was in love. He used to enjoy tormenting the children of our village, and I thought it was all fun. Then, one day... He pushed a young boy into the river outside of town. It was fast-moving and would have swept the child away, but he managed to grab hold of a rock. Why, indeed. In the intervening years, I've come to believe that it was more than simple horseplay. There was a gleam in my young man's eye that I cannot forget. The child screamed for help. His cries were shrill with terror, for he could not swim. I moved to help him, but I felt a hand on my arm. The boy I loved turned to me and said, "If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we have done. We have to let him go." Something in his voice. I believed him. That poor child was swept away in the current and was found dead downriver days later. We never told anyone what we had done, but I could never forget. If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we've done. We have to let him go. Simple words, but they still echo in my head even now. Nights are worse. I can't sleep for the screams of that boy as he washed away. I still hear them to this day. Whether that moment was mine or not no longer matters. I've done far worse since, always hoping to forget what happened. As if the cries of others would drown out that child's. That is why I have come here now. I am tired of my life, but at least I have lived it. He deserved to live as I did, but has never felt a moment's remorse for his part in that day. If you came here because of the rich reward on my head, you may even know him. Captain Sin of the Imperial Army is my quarry. I must make him pay for that boy's life. You know him, clearly. Until now, I wasn't sure how I would approach him, but you may have provided the answer. If you help me, I know how I can reach Sin. You need merely to escort me to his station by the gate. A subdued prisoner could get close enough to deal with Sin. Once I have dealt with him, you shall have your bounty. I couldn't let you be implicated in my final murder. They do not call me the Mournful Blade because I enjoy what I do. Years of remembering the first time I let it go have caused me to develop a conscience. Why else ask this boon of you? One last chance to do something right before one of the hunters finally catches me. Let's go write an ending to my tale.
What is the meaning of this?
Hello, my love. Or should I call you by your rank now, Captain Sin? Surely it's been a very long time.
Aishi, what are you doing here? You're a wanted criminal. You can't be here.
It's time I paid for my crimes.
Well, it's good to see our new bounty hunter was able to bring you in. Frankly, Aishi, I thought you'd fight to the death. You were this weak when...
No, I was weak. Otherwise, I would have ignored you by the river. I'm going to pay for my crimes, but there's one thing I have to do first. I have to kill you.
What? No! Guards!
Your men will be dead before they can get within 3 paces of me, Captain. Don't order them to their deaths. I already owe you 1 lifetime of pain. Do not bring more than that upon yourself.
She's mad! She means to kill me! You, protect me. I'll double the bounty.
Очень, очень хороший ответ с подколом. Процитировать его собственные слова, которые он сказал Айши тогда, из-за которых погиб в итоге ребенок. Утонул. Очень ироничный ответ.
Damn you both! You're both going to waste away between worlds! I'll make sure the underworld won't take your rotting corpses!
Sin is dead, dead, like that poor boy we let wash away. I should have made him suffer more. Stranger, I cannot thank you enough. I have touched 1,000 lives with my crimes, and yet now I feel some peace. It is time my story ended. I have only one more favor to ask. Face me now, and grant me an honor... No, there is no honor left for me. Just grant me an end. You can't be the one to let Aishi the Mournful Blade walk free. That would cast undeserved suspicion upon you, and that crime I will not commit. Face me, and let this battle be glorious enough that the city will talk of it for generations.
Legendary strike. Focus. White demon. Iron
Обидно, конечно, то, что другого варианта не было из этой ситуации.
I hoped it would end this way. She may have found some peace. Here, take this. It's something Aishi would have wanted you to have, I think. I hate for a good deed to go unrewarded.
Good deeds are their own reward. Очень хорошие слова. Хорошие дела сами по себе награда.
Ha! There's little reward in a good deed, and just the opposite for those who walk the low path. I know that better than most. Aishi the Mournful Blade was my daughter. My daughter's life was nothing but pain. Her crimes were a way to forget for a while.
Wait, he's dead. He's a ghost. But his will is so strong I couldn't tell until just now.
Some things are stronger than anger, Spirit Monk. Love is one of them. I died before the gates to the underworld closed, but I couldn't let go of my daughter. I worried for her, and rightly so, but I think she will find peace now. Every ghost slips into madness over time, but some of us have a reason not to. We can fight back the longing and despair for a time. I will wait. What choice do I have? I know the underworld is cut off, but I must try to fight through the despair and anger. I have some idea of what you face. Take my best wishes as you try to set things right. I have waited for more than 2 decades. I can wait a bit more, and now I have a reason to smile.
О! Камень единства, который я собирался купить у нашего небесного продавца, а он, оказывается, дается за этот квест. Об этом я уже и позабыл. Ну все, сейчас поможем девочке добыть артефакты, и на этом на сегодня все. Продуктивная выдалась сессия в Нефритовой империи. Мы прошли арену и считаю, что прошли все кладбище. И завтра мы будем уже двигаться к финалу всей истории.
The grave digging business sure is a killer. What do you need? Of course he was dead. The family wouldn't exactly have given me a live man to bury, now would they? That would be unprofessional. Can't have stuff like that getting around. You, dealt with the problem, though? Well, that's good, I guess. As long as I'm not giving any refunds, of course. Here's what I promised you. Business has been more lively lately with you around. A little gravedigger humor there, see? Lively? I'm good. Drop by anytime. If I ever see a spirit that needs to be put back down again, I'll seek you out.
Legendary strike.
Интересно, конечно, является ли эта локация вырезанным контентом или нет. Потому что на карте у нее есть обозначение Unfinished Bridge. Незаконченный мост.
So, this is it. Into the lair of the beast. You are certain this is the right course. I mean, I know it is, but there's so much risk. We haven't talked for some time, and this is potentially very dangerous. I needed to know... I mean, I just wanted to say that I hope you stay safe. I know you would, and there's nothing wrong with that, is there? Worry alone does not mean the worst will come to pass. It just means I care, which is more than I feel I have been allowed to show in a long time. You have shown me that, and I am grateful. Hopefully we will have time to discuss it further. As soon as we get the information the princess wants, we can get to the palace and rescue Master Li. After that, perhaps we can go back to a simpler kind of life.
Так, я допустил ошибку. Я думал, что здесь квест для девочки, но это в другом месте. А вот и она.
Good, you came. Wait here. There's a small hole in the wall, just around the side. I'll sneak in and open the door from the inside. There. The ghosts are just beyond the door. They haven't noticed me yet. I was just thinking the same thing. I don't want to get any closer to those things. The artifact is supposed to be in the room at the end of the tomb. Once you're there, I'll catch up with you.
Focus. Wait, you won't see me coming. Iron Paw. Toad Demon 4. Iron Paw. I'm too much for you. White Demon. You can't keep up. Iron Paw.
intruders. My tomb has lain sacrosanct for centuries, and now mortals tread on my very ashes. Your corpse will lie here with those of my subjects, and your spirit will feed my own.
Legendary strike. You're going down. Focus. Storm Dragon. Spirit Thief. Legendary strike. Spirit. This is the end. Legendary strike.
That's it. I've got it. Now let's get out of here before... What's that? Did you hear that? Getting out of here is going to be harder than getting in, I think.
Legendary strike. Spirit Thief. Focus. Legendary strike. Spirit Thief. You're too slow. Paralyzing paw. Spirit Thief. Legendary strike. You won't see me coming. Toad Demon 4. Focus. You can't keep up.
I can't believe we made it out of there alive. You're an amazing fighter. I wonder why Purveyor Shuji wants this bowl so badly. It looks so ordinary, except for maybe this writing. Doesn't make any sense. Conductor, cog, and a bit of iron. Don't play with the tiger. Whatever that means. Huh. Well, I'm glad it was useful to you. Thank you again for helping me. Purveyor Shuji is waiting, so I should be going. Goodbye.
Ну вот и все. Все задания столицы Нефритовой империи выполнены. И мы сможем продвинуться дальше по сюжету.
Legendary strike.
Hello again. Purveyor Shuji was so happy to see the artifact that he released me and my mom from our debts. Thank you again for all your help.
Как же приятно помогать. Жалко только то, что того засранца нельзя наказать, ведь он же собирался продать их в рабство, если бы они не расплатились с долгами. А мы такого не терпим.
Yes, yes, what can I do for you? Busy, busy. No time for chatty, chatty. Yes, yes, I am eager to return there. It is a masterful array of artful mechanics, despite being a bit overly polished. Certainly.
Еще одна конфигурация готова. Фокус плюс 30.
A most intriguing place. Very well.
Ah, excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Как же хорошо я затарился. Теперь у меня есть все базовые боевые стили. Плюс собранная стальная ладонь и белый демон. Надо будет теперь в них вкладываться.
I do not like this place. Even compared to the rest of the necropolis, this is a dark and troubled place.
Ну что ж, на этом на сегодня все. Во время следующего стрима мы пройдем базу Лотос Ассасинов и, возможно, даже приблизимся максимально к финалу целой игры. Я предполагаю, что в ближайшие 2 стрима мы пройдем наконец-то Нефритовую империю. Точнее, я-то перепройду. Но если для вас эта игра новая, то я надеюсь, что вы получили удовольствие от игры и от моей компании. И по традиции я вам всем пожелаю доброй ночи. Следуйте пути открытой ладони, творите добро, протягивайте руку помощи тем, кто в ней нуждается. Будьте здоровы, будьте счастливы. Желаю, чтобы вас всех окружали только добрые люди. И сами будьте добры к себе и к окружающим. И цените свою одну единственную жизнь. Так что старайтесь получать от жизни как можно больше удовольствия. Вот. Ну все, до встречи в Нефритовой империи. Предположительно, за 2 следующих стрима мы, скорее всего, закончим эту замечательную игру. Так что всего вам доброго и пока-пока.